When it comes to giving, our numbers don't always add up. We see how small we are and how great the need is, and the math doesn't seem to make sense. It's easy to think our gift won't matter, but God is not only the great physician, He's the great mathematician. When we think addition, God thinks multiplication. He has bigger plans for our gifts because He makes blessings multiply. He didn't feed only 5 people with 5 loaves of bread. He fed 5,000 with plenty to spare. When we trust God enough to give generously, we invite Him to pour grace upon grace until our gift grows in ways we could never imagine. He takes our gift, big or small, and multiplies the impact, touching the world with His love on earth as it is in heaven. Maybe it's time you let God do what He does best and multiply the blessings He has given you. What blessing will God multiply today because you trust Him enough to give?
Thanksgiving is about a lot of things. It's about friends and family, time spent with the ones we love the most. It's about football, turkey dinners, and eating until it hurts. Sharing laughter, wrestling with cousins, and with which dessert to try first. For others, it's unfortunately about hurt and broken families. It's about loneliness and a constant that their world is not something they want to give thanks for. You see, it's easy to overlook the actual giving thanks part. It's easy to say I would be more thankful for just what? What is it for you? If you made more money, had a better car or a bigger house, or maybe you felt better physically, any member wasn't. Perhaps if your relationship with your spouse was beyond you. It's easy for the day-to-day life troubles, needs, and wants to override giving thanks, isn't it? The truth is we all have something to be thankful for. We have a God who loves us, a God who sacrificed His everything, His Son, to be with us so this Thanksgiving, take a moment. I mean, really take a moment and give thanks. Give thanks to God. Give thanks for the good, the beautiful, the strength to endure, the courage to carry on, and yes, even the delicious. Most importantly, for His only Son, Jesus Christ. This Thanksgiving, thanks.
Oh, great. You found us. I'm Reverend Mike Biella, Senior Pastor here at Elm Park United Methodist Church in Scranton, PA. Our worship service will begin in just a few moments, and I'm so glad that you were able to join us today. So many of you have been faithful participants of our online services for quite some time, and I deeply appreciate your faithfulness. For those of you who may be new to our live stream, welcome. I like to say that we are a traditional style church here at Elm Park with a relevant contemporary message. All God's children are welcome to attend in person or join us online as you are doing today. Our mission comes to us from Jesus' own words as He commissioned the first disciples in Matthew chapter 28, verses 16 to 20. We've shortened it a bit and we just simply say, go and make disciples of Jesus. Just simply say, go and make disciples of Jesus Christ for the transformation of the world. Our task is to help persons grow in faith as they continue to walk throughout their lives. You know, to become more and more like Jesus every day. That's what it means to be a disciple. I truly hope that this worship service today will be a blessing to you and a blessing to God as well, who loves you more than you will ever know. Until next time, grace and peace, and I look forward to seeing you in a few moments.
When I was a child, I occasionally attended Sharon Church for Bible school or Christmas program, but my family didn't go to any one church in particular. And then when I went to NC State, I joined the Raleigh Wesley Foundation. Some friends of mine were there, and so I went there and absolutely loved all things Methodist ever since. My first attraction to the Methodist Church is that there's a focus on growing, not get saved and, it's like a magic wand hit you on top of the head and, you're great forever. But the idea that we're in this for the long haul, that we're in spiritual growth. I have come over the years to really appreciate the connection. I love the community. I'm really active in United Methodist Women, and I can hardly imagine a church without connection anymore. Things like UMCOR are really important to me because you can't be everywhere. You feel bad if there's a natural disaster, but I know that I have UMCOR to give to. The connection is important. And so that appeals to me. And I think the Methodist Church is open to a deep spirituality and spiritual growth that appeals to me. I really hope that we can figure out a way to stay united. I cannot see any benefit coming out of a split, none. And I really think that the vast majority of Methodists just want to do church. They just want to help people and serve in their communities. And I don't think that division of any kind is good for any church, for that matter. It seems antithetical to me, to the message of Christ, that we should divide over issues. I think it's antithetical to the philosophy and theology of John Wesley, in fact, that we divide. We can have differences, but I think we can stay together and work them out. So I am for whatever works for people to stay unified, to maintain the connection. There's so much good that would be lost in division that I think we ought to hang on to.
come to either service, or